Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to Naruto Next Generations, episodes 85, 86 and 87. It's just getting really crazy now. Firstly, the first episode was about Boruto and Onaki actually getting out of that place that has no entrance, that has no exit, because they need to find the Heartstone first if they want to get out of that place. So Boruto was throughout the episode, like he met this Earth villager, Hidden Stone citizen, who was like fighting him at first, who was really salty that he beat his ass in the Chunin exams, I believe. So they worked together to find the Heartstone together, and the guy that Boruto and Onaki were with, he actually found his hidden stone, and there was this giant ass wolf that was in the location that they were in. So they had to fight the giant wolf there, and it turns out that in the in the actual place you can't actually use jutsu, so you have to rely on your hand-to-hand combat skills. So it turns out that the guy that Boruto was with, I forgot his name, I don't know his name, he can actually throw a powerful punch without actually using chakra or any jutsu. So that was really useful, and Boruto wanted him to use that against the wolf. So that was the only way that they could scare the wolf away, because they didn't have any jutsu, so they couldn't like fight the wolf. Like Boruto, like he felt so useless in that situation. So that's why he told the other guy that he needs to punch the wolf, because his punches are actually quite powerful without even using chakra or jutsus. So I thought that was really cool. And it's interesting, like, to put yourself in a situation where there's a huge lack of resources, and like you're so stripped down of your power, and you have to survive whilst being stripped down of your power. So it was interesting to see like how Boruto and the others would survive in that situation. So it was actually the guy who found his Heartstone, and he managed to find the exit, and Boruto and Onaki were able to actually go with him to exit the place. So it's all good. A lot of intense stuff is going on though. So whilst that was going on, Mitsuki was getting scanned. He had like a full body scan, and the nutty professor that's working for Onaki and Lord Q, they are planning to use human hearts to actually make them survive, because they are just fabrications of humans, so they don't actually live long. So they have to resort to using human sacrifices in order to live. So fucked up. And it's not actually Onaki's idea, but and at first Lord Q was like, no, we can't possibly use this, but then he eventually agreed with the plan to use human sacrifices, human hearts, so that they could create their army to protect the whole village. So basically a little sacrifice in order to protect the whole village. I just think it's so messed up. To even if it's just a little sacrifice, it's still really messed up to use human hearts, human sacrifices, in order to better a cause, you know. Just I think Onaki has just kind of lost the plot. He's not like totally corrupt now, and he did really try to tell the fabrication that was up against Boruto in the last episode that he shouldn't harm Boruto, but the actual fabrication, Kako, I think his name is, he actually really wanted to harm Boruto, so he actually went against Onaki's orders. So you know, they do actually have a will of their own, and Boruto was trying to tell that to Onaki before that happened, before the big fight happened. Boruto was like, actually, like, Mitsuki and the fabrications, they do seem to have their own will. Um, but Aniki was like, no, that they might look like humans, but they're not actually humans. And they had a huge disagreement because Aniki was treating Mitsuki like a little object. He was not considering him as human, which really pissed off Boruto, so they went their separate ways. Meanwhile, Shikadai is going undercover, he's laying low, trying to solve the whole coup d'etat because he did actually get captured initially, then he managed to escape from them, and he finally told his dad through the phone that that the Hidden Stone village is getting attacked, and that if the Hidden Leaf could, like, send reinforcements and help out, because he's in a really, like, bad situation now. So Shikamaru, obviously he's Shikadai's dad, he's obviously very worried about his son, just being all alone and being in danger. Basically, his life is literally in danger now. So Shikamaru was really worried, but Shikadai was like, no, I must carry out this mission. I'm already in the middle of it. It's quite a scary situation. Like, he was all by himself. And meanwhile, the actor are just like attacking the citizens. They attacked Mr. Akatsuchi. Oniki was very insistent that it's all to, like, maintain peace, and he actually gave his reason because his grandchild actually died in a previous war, and that's why he came up with this idea to create this army so that humans don't have to sacrifice themselves during wars. You can just leave it up to the fabrications instead. Pretty good idea, but the thing is that you can't actually control these fabrications. They have a will of their own. So it took a while, it took a long time for Oniki to finally realize that, and I hope he finally, like, sees reason and just stops this, or tries to stop this, because Lord Q and them, they are just, it's not, they're not even, like, totally listening to Oniki. They're just doing their own thing now. They're just being absolute criminals at this point, because they are gathering human sacrifices now, and just, arresting people and stuff. So it's a really bad situation. That fight in the last episode between Boruto Sarada and Chocho against Kako, that was a really good fight. I was actually surprised that Kako was able to use the particle style, but it turns out that he can't use any ninjutsu after he uses particle style for 20 seconds. So I thought that was really good observation from Sarada. But it turns out that he was just cracking up. Like, he obviously, like, the actor and the fabrications they don't live long, and he was cracking up whilst during the fight, and he was cracking up so much at the end. And now this stupid bitch with the umbrella has put Inojin under a genjutsu to restrain Boruto, and now she's put Boruto, Sarada, and Chocho's lives in danger to make them do as she says, otherwise she's going to kill them with the actor. So Boruto, Sarada, and Chocho are now in a very bad situation. So that left out a cliffhanger at the end. Anyway, I thought this backstory with Onaki's grandchild was quite sad. It actually reminded me of the backstory with Tsunade and her little brother, because her little brother also wanted to be a Kage, just like Onaki's grandchild. Anyway, what did you think of these episodes? Let me know, and stay tuned for more.